Good morning, Connections. Glad you're here. If you were not able to be with us yesterday, I want to make sure that you have all of the latest information as God shapes us over the next 6 months. We have entered a stage of outreach and planning. Now, what that means for you is we are suspending our Sunday service. So transportation on Sunday, along with the meal, we are no longer doing that as of May 11th, which is this coming Sunday. So that's the bad news. The good news is that we are beginning, not this Monday, not today, but a week from today, an effort of outreach. So since you are not going to be able to come to us, we are coming to you. We will be sending all of the familiar staff that you've interacted with over the last couple of years, Warren, Wardell, Lisa, Bob, and Christy. You'll even perhaps see John and Sean out there. We are sending them out to find you wherever you are and minister and gather your needs and tend to those needs the best we can. So here's the schedule. From 9 to noon every morning, Monday through Friday, we will have some sort of outreach going on. Now, on Mondays and Fridays, that outreach still is taking place at our facility at 1900 South Monroe. And that will be managed by our friends Larry and Stu. Now, the rest of the team will be coming out to different locations. We don't have all of those locations pinpointed. The staff is meeting today to start developing that, and over the next month, we'll have a better sense of where our outreach locations will be. But I imagine somewhere near the Kearney Center. I also imagine downtown near the library or in the library. We will find the places where you are taking refuge, and we will send our team to you. So you'll also notice on Wednesday, we are continuing our evangelism effort. So if you've participated in that in the past, or you would like to participate in it, just let our team know, and we'll make sure that you're included in that effort. Those efforts include Wardell and Lisa prayer walking the neighborhoods around Connections Church and taking prayer requests and praying for the needs of our neighbors, as well as Connections Cares will be operating for May and June. And that is where we're just taking care of general maintenance for our neighbors. So those are ways to still kind of be the church in this time of planning and outreach. So I encourage you to participate in that. And if you would like, just let any of the folks that you see representing Connections Church, and we'll get you on board. And then, of course, we've already talked about Tuesday and Wednesday, and then home base on Friday. So limited schedule, 9 to noon each day, Monday through Friday. But if you need a place to grab a bag lunch, grab a shower, we'll still have our emergency clothing, some hygiene. All of those activities will still be continuing throughout the summer. Now, our goal is that we are moving back to whatever God is crafting in us over the next 6 months. So what brought this on was that God is keeping me here in Mildenhall, England for another 6 months. So we can no longer be in emergency mode. We must seek God for what he has for us in the future. So that's the important part. Now, another way to reach us, if you're not able to find us in outreach, we will be circulating a new telephone number as soon as we've established that telephone number on business cards, so that you will have a helpline. So the same types of requests that you can make in person when you see one of our team out in the field, you can make via telephone between Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. So basically business hours. Now that's not a hotline. That's not, we'll send the troops out to you immediately type of phone line. That is, submitting a need just as you would in person, but via phone. So that's another way for us to stay in contact with one another during this time. And then finally, we will be meeting on Sundays as a small prayer team. Now, prayer is very important as we seek what God has for us for the future, what programs he would like to develop with the resource that he has provided, Connections Church. And that's the effort that's going to be made on Sunday mornings. That will be held at our facility at 1900 South Monroe. But right now, we are keeping that group small. So primarily the staff of Connections Church meeting on Sunday mornings in prayer of what God has for us next. However, if you are interested in participating in that prayer meeting, then let us know. We will be expanding that number as soon as we find our feet and get a sense of the direction that God is leading us in. We will be providing limited transportation on Sunday to come and join us in that prayer time. Now recognize that because we have scaled back our Sundays, that the meals and all of the things that we have grown accustomed to will not be being provided. Now that doesn't mean we will not try to find something to feed you, but do not expect the extravagant kind of outpouring in the meal that we've been doing for so many years. So for right now, small group, expanding into a larger group in the coming months. So we can also keep you apprised of how that is going through the outreach effort. And of course here, I will continue to communicate to you as well throughout the next 6 months, all the information that I have, where we're going to be, and where we feel God is leading us to. Those can be a variety of things, from a shelter program to a housing program to all sorts of things God has put out on the table. We just have to get a sense of where we can serve him best and how we can utilize the instruments that God has currently given us, and perhaps the ones that he wants to add in the next 6 months. So Connections Church will continue. It's just for 6 months, we are falling back to this outreach and planning stage so that we don't move out or get out in front of God. And that is very important. And that's where we're going to kind of roll into today as we talk about Psalm 46. So it's important. Prayer, you might say, well, why are we gathering for prayer? We should be doing something. We should, well, again, without God, without knowing God's will, then we often fail. So God's instruction is to find him in prayer, seek his will, and he doesn't hide from us. He is our protector. He is everything that we need him to be, especially in uncertain times when there's chaos going on all around us. And I think we can all agree there's a bit of chaos going on in our communities and in our country. So what a great time to focus on God and what he has for us. So again, here's Psalm 46, starting in verse 1. God is our refuge and our strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Therefore, we will not fear, though the earth give way and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea, though its waters roar and foam and the mountains quake with their surging. There is a river whose streams make glad the city of God, the holy place where the Most High dwells. God is within her. She will not fall. God will help her at break of dawn. Nations are in uproar. Kingdoms fall. He lifts his voice. The earth melts. The Lord Almighty is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. Come and see what the Lord has done, the desolation he has brought on the earth. He makes wars cease to the ends of the earth. He breaks the bow and shatters the spear. He burns the shields with fire. He says, "Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. The Lord Almighty is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress." Very important in times of trouble that we recognize that God is greater than all the noise and the chaos that's surging around us. that God is more powerful than anything that the world can throw at us. He is the one that we turn to. He is the one that we seek our answers from. And he is the one that will lift us and heal us and bring us back into that peace and that joy that he invites us into each and every day. That's for us as individuals, and that's of course in this time of uncertainty for Connections Church, where we will seek him as well. We are not going anywhere. You will see us perhaps in the community more now than ever. You will certainly continue to find me here throughout the week. So continue to pray, continue to seek God, and we will overcome this together through the strength that God provides. Until then, know that I love you and I miss you terribly. Looking forward to being back amongst you as soon as God can make that possible. Until then, please be good.